As your time studying in the college environment comes close to the end, I'm sure you're starting to wonder about making the transition to York. Your next 2 years in the collaborative Bachelor of Science in Nursing program at York will be both rewarding and challenging, particularly your Year 3 and 4 clinical placements. During this video, we will share information regarding the steps you need to take to be ready for your clinical placements. One very important document needed is your Clinical Preparedness Permit, or CPP. A CPP is proof that students have the necessary health and safety requirements prior to entering the clinical setting. It is mandatory to have a stamped CPP before you start your clinical experience. You are not allowed in the clinical setting without a stamped CPP.
The CPP is stamped annually. The deadline for stamping is the last Thursday in August. CPP stamping will be by appointment only. You will need to book an appointment with Synergy using their online registration site. Please note there is a cost associated with stamping of your CPP. Before your appointment, please ensure you have all the required documents. Please refer to the checklist provided at the Synergy website. The checklist will assist you in remembering all the requirements needed prior to you coming in to have your CPP stamped.
Vulnerable Sector Police Record Check. This is required annually and sometimes can take from 4 to 6 weeks for the police department to produce. We recommend you apply for your police record check by the end of May. If you live in Toronto, please ensure you obtain a signed Vulnerable Sector Police Check request form from the School of Nursing reception area. The Toronto Police Check cost is $20 and can only be paid by certified check or money order. If you reside outside of Toronto and your OPP detachment or regional police department requires a letter, please ensure you obtain a signed sector police letter from the School of Nursing reception. The cost will depend upon your region. Students with a positive hit on their police record check will need to complete a disclosure form every semester prior to entering their assigned clinical placement. The form is available from the manager of the NPCO. Students with positive police check will not be permitted in the clinical area until they are cleared per policy and procedure of the clinical placement.
Basic life support for healthcare providers. Basic life support for healthcare providers is required every year. Please note some agencies will document on your certificate an expiry date of greater than 1 year. The School of Nursing requires recertification every year, no exceptions. For your convenience, the School of Nursing has made arrangements with the company Synergy to provide basic life support, certification, and recertification for our students.
One-step Mantoux skin test tuberculosis screen. This screening is required annually. If you have had a previous documented positive Mantoux screening, confirmation of a clear chest x-ray is required every 2 years. Immunization records. We require the validation of your measles, mumps, and rubella, varicella, hepatitis B, and tetanus lab results.
The expectation is that you had validation of your measles, mumps, and rubella, MMR, varicella, and hepatitis B lab results when you first entered the nursing program at college. Ensure copies of these lab results are attached to your CPP. If your lab results were indeterminate and/or showed not immune after you received the MMR booster, you will be asked to sign a liability waiver form during your stamping appointment. You will be given a copy for you to attach to your CPP. No follow-up blood work is needed after the booster. Your tetanus vaccine is valid for 10 years. If you are close to or will be in your 10th year prior to transitioning to York, we recommend having a booster prior to getting your CPP stamped. You must provide documented proof of tetanus and polio vaccinations. Influenza. The influenza vaccine is mandatory. The vaccine is only available starting in October. Once you have received the vaccine, please drop off a copy to the School of Nursing reception area. You will not be permitted in your clinical placement without having had the flu vaccine. If for medical reasons you are unable to take the vaccine, documentation of this is required from your healthcare provider and must be presented to the NPCO staff. Mask fit testing. Completion of your mask fit testing is required every 2 years. For your convenience, the School of Nursing has made arrangements with the company Synergy to provide on-campus mask fit testing through the summer months. Date and links for signing up for the mask fit testing will be posted on the NPCO website.
The obligation form is located on the NPCO website. You will need to print, read, sign, and attach the form to your CPP. The form is valid until the completion of your nursing undergraduate program. We hope you will never need to complete this form. However, if an accident or incident occurs during your clinical placement to either yourself or the client you are providing care for, you must complete this form. The form is located on the NPCO website under Forms. Please note, if the incident or accident involves you, there is an additional student accident form that must be completed. The link to the student accident form is located at the top of the incident accident form.
Student Declaration of Understanding. The Government of Ontario, through the Ministry of Training, Colleges and Universities, provides Ontario students with Workplace Safety Insurance Board coverage while on placements that are required by their program of study. So that you are aware of this coverage, you must print and complete the Student Declaration letter located on the NPCO Forms website.
WHMIS certification. The Workplace Hazardous Material Information System, WHMIS, is Canada's national hazard communication standard. All students are required to complete the WHMIS training prior to starting in their clinical area. York offers an online WHMIS training course. You can listen to the online presentation, which can be accessed through the link on your screen. Once you have listened to the material, you can access the quiz following the link provided near the end of the presentation. Once you have successfully completed the training, print the certification and attach it to your CPP. The certification is valid for 2 years.
Nursing Photo Identification Card. You must obtain a nursing photo identification card prior to the beginning of your program. You will also need a York University photo ID card, also known as a YU card. An appointment is not required for your nursing ID and YU card. Both cards can be obtained at the York Card Office, 200 William Small Centre.
If you have additional questions regarding your CPP, please contact the NPCO via email at npco@yorku.ca. Please familiarize yourself with the School of Nursing website and the Nursing Supplementary Calendar for more helpful information.
We hope that this video helps you prepare for your studies, and the School of Nursing looks forward to welcoming you to York in September.